Njengezwi Ngcobo, and welcome to the show. So, yeah, we've been doing this for quite some time, and it's getting bigger, it's getting better, it's getting there. There's no better feeling than watching everything falling into place and the dream finally comes to life. This is the part 4 of Perfecting Your Pitch by Njengezwi. Now let's talk about slides and visuals and why they can help you create a more professional pitch and convey the brand identity to what you want to establish. Let's share some basic tips to consider when creating your slide deck. Use your big and bold colors that are easy to read and won't put too much strain on the viewer's eyes. Try not to use more than 10 slides. That's what they say. A typical investor pitch is normally between 2 and 4 minutes. So you won't want your deck to be too long, yes, of course. So next, let's talk about visuals. You never want to present a slide that looks like a spreadsheet with row after row of text and columns. There is no narrative or empathic ways for audience to understand what the story is by looking at it like this. Here's a more organized slide with less text. Although it's better, it's still not clear what you are trying to say. There might be useful information here about your teleworkers, for example, but while you could be explaining important details, the audience is ignoring you because they are trying to interpret and analyze what this data suggests. Slides that rely heavily on text are just not visually appealing and waste valuable time of your audiences. Try and figure out what point you are making. Since the slide deck is a secondary supplement to what they present is saying, illustrating the point is best. Limited text, large clear stating, and simple image. The slide makes it much easier for the audience to understand the presenter's narrative and see where the pitch is going. Consider these tips when crafting your slide deck. Generally speaking, it is really important to always be thinking about your digital footprint and how your brand is represented on your website. Social media platforms and advertisements, you will want show this is evident to your pitch. Does everything looks sleek, simple, and professional? It's all the spelling and grammar tracks. Excuse me. Everything you do makes a statement, so be very attentive to how your brand is perceived. The next episode we'll be talking about crafting your pitch to fit your audience. Crafting your pitch to fit your audience. For more information, you can find this you can visit yali.state.gov and be part of something bigger. So in this case, the details are in the image. People need to figure out. Sometimes at some stage, you shall be able, or you need to be able to allow people to think for themselves from studying their image. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? So the details shall be in their image. And in that case, there will always be no wrong answers. How about each individual express the way they see your visual or your slideshow. It's as I've said, things are falling into right places. It's getting bigger and better. I once so good say what 56. I was part of political organization preparing for local government campaigns. My fellow comrades, especially having their, what you call, whatever, so their caucus meeting. Some of us said, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Then public meeting, but strike conference first. Then Congress Njengezwi Ngcobo. nominated for the secretary position of the ward, Ward 56. Oh, do you accept or decline or reject the position? I said, no, I do accept. Any opposer? No one is opposing. So, is there any other nomination that we are? No. Anyone else who wants to nominate himself? So, what I to good side, I'm not to have also and the team, but I give up the shit. So, what happened in the mind was there's no game, but full of the content. Okay, so what is the content? Economic emancipation. Where do I start? You get up so we get plan from that day. And then I wake up the next morning, I go to the NGO, whatever. We see this about one of we are too. Shall proposal because why such unemployed and then you do informs for the high schools, the basic college in 56 is also plus the preschools approach about a crash and approach them over about 7 summer informed instead because it matters of teachers they are busy and it could be a multi-million rent sent over deal. Could be. They all thought I'm crazy. Instead, Bashilo, but where I started, I was like, oh, no, mama, go near me, send me out. And mind you, Akpedanga Scatus Naganani, the cases in legislature were hosted in youth parliament as the jails to West Stadium. I was there sitting like this at the back, Iladelos, the words about Mania Makobu. The presenter. Or whatever they want the legislation to implement for them. So all of them was from the 40% when they were passed. So they were passed I use my caps. When I get a 40% of my send you or 40% of oppositions, I can come from parliament to provincial and local government. So it's all about themselves. Fortunately enough, the good about Jonathan school and I was like, thank you, I'm so happy about your response. The African youth is giving to our initiative, and this is what has kept us going to this far, and we will never stop. Thank you so much for your time.